Hello. It's been quite a fair bit, right? Well, you see, after the Stage vs. Rocket review, I decided to take a break and do what I'm doing best at. Committing war crimes. And after that, I was going to review Vader vs. Obito like a Chad. But as I was on Google Docs, I realized something. The episode was an 8 out of 10. But what did I have to say about it? Absolutely nothing. Besides a few of the jokes, 2 of the scenes from the fight, and the wars between who wins and loses, I'm on Team Obito personally, I had nothing to talk about, so I just logged on for my script and did my normal shit. But then all of a sudden, I was mugged off my things in broad daylight and taken to Manchester to go to a funny convention. It was my first time going to one, and it was full of serotonin. Hell, I wasn't even there. I even took pictures with Tom Scott and the Genshin voice actress. Did I say this just to flex? Yes, I did. But during my trip in Manchester, funnily enough on the same day as the convention, Phoenix vs. Raven was coming out, and one of my thoughts in that episode were, what did you get with the watch party? 4 out of 10. Yeah, boring fact. No joke, 80% of the talk wasn't even about the episode. It was me and Wrongjo deciding who won between Chaos versus Kyogre.
Chaos literally regenerated from being frozen. What the fuck do you mean, dude?
Ice Beam is a move that Kyogre can learn!
What the fuck do you mean? I just said Chaos regenerates from being
Ice is a weakness to Chaos!
Hey, Kyogre does not learn fucking thunder as an actual move.
Chaos! Before we do review Phoenix vs. Raven though, I need to do a quick review of Vader vs. Obito because I missed it out. So!
All too easy. I expected more. I won't disappoint.
I like the analysis. The Twitch joke was funny. ERB Vader made it, so I'm happy. The music came out after 10 decades. The star made the most sense out of every episode this season. This shot looks badass. The depth is amazing. The orbs are Pokeballs but texture black. Shut the fuck up, Obito wins. I make base content. Wait, that isn't Vader vs. Obito, that's me. Okay, that's done. Now off you go. Now, I have to review another Marvel vs. DC episode, which potentially is very boring. Not to worry, however, I am an intellectual genius. Now, let's talk about the episode. Did I like something about it?
No?
Yes. One thing. Besides one exception, the watch party wasn't even listening to the analysis. They were just cracky jokes no one cares about because we're too funny. Look, I can talk about how I made a friend of mine turn into the 5e cat to dancing to a Death Battle song and make it funny 24/7, but the Gene Death joke, funny, very based, funnier than me. That is a very high bar, so that's easy to do. This Phoenix art also got Death Battle into some heat because it was made by AI. Don't worry, it was royalty free, not made by them. Now if they made it, we'd be having issues. But, you know, they didn't. Everything else is certainly an analysis of all time. It's better than Prick who kills someone being curious versus Ato. That one, just, yeah, mid-fat. Ravens, I don't remember besides the callback to Raven's previous episode. No, seriously, it's that boring. Give Anthem some credit, it at least had funny jokes I remember. This one, it just does nothing for me. Like, what am I meant to talk about when it comes to her and the jokes? Because I am a numpty with at least 1 IQ. Got all the time already? Yes, Marvel vs. DC don't give us much funny stuff to talk about. The fucking pricks.
It's time for a bird battle! Caw-caw!
Never talk again. Anyways, the fight. Yeah, boring. Alright, let me check the basic TMs on how to not make an episode shit. Alright, strikes. Yeah, they're good, well animated. I remember Raven's other form thingy my face when these really are boring. And the music is also good, Okay, look, how am I meant to drag out a review where I have barely any shit to say to my best mates called YouTubes? I don't know how. But one thing I can say is that I'm sorry, Phoenix's voice just isn't doing it. I can't describe it, but her voice is just meh. No issues to the VA, it's either something subjective or just a simple case of miscasting. Oh wait, she's a good VA still. Vera Buckland does reprise her role as Raven, so no complaints here. Yeah, nothing in the fight sticks out. They showed us the peak at the sneak peek. That is funny to say, but that isn't what a sneak peek does, my man! After an alright scuffling Galaxy Land, we see this one bit with the fire that flat out looks like a shitty green screen fire. No, I'm not kidding. My first one was on the Sheep Fire green screens back in 2012. After a bit more kerfuffle, and a one I can't be asked to remember the name of because the episode was that boring, we get more fighting. Yay. It may sound like I'm being fake here, but I am. Besides like a few shots, nothing sticks out here. That's all. I'm going based off memory. There's a fake out where Big Raven's in trouble, but nope, we get sent to overspace. Didn't I already do this joke? And after that, a boring ass disintegration. And one of the worst conclusions in all Death Battle. Speaking of which,
when Rachel Gray's soul was shattered, the Phoenix was actually incapable of healing it on its own.
What does that even mean?
me in this conclusion. No, this is the first time I'll say this about Death Battle in these reviews, but I don't like it. It's boring, I'm pretty sure it has some fuck-ups, but then I remember I'm an Indian and probably don't know anything. Look, it's either or, but I like to think I'm smart, so I'm saying it's bad because of that. On God, my reasoning is the best. And the verdict. I don't get it at all. Look, my brain cells are trying to make me find out if Raven wins or not, but theoretically, how about what is something in Death Battle, a show where people do research to discuss why someone wins, theoretical? Like, what do you mean, fam? In fact, here's a hot take. This is the new Hal vs. Ben. Stay with me, I'm not speaking shit takes again, that's for my friends here online. An episode of a conclusion that could make sense and is explained in one of the worst ways possible. Vader Obito wants the Trunks vs. Silver because I actually think Obito does win. What are people saying he does get the Sensei form? The prep you're mentioning is prep he already did! Although you would say Raven winning is DC bias. Did you forget what the season premiere was? Alright, that was it. Let's see the next time.
12 seconds later.
How the fuck did someone upload this shit 5 minutes after the episode was uploaded? How? Who has the power to do this? Another returner? In a based matchup? And it's one where they go from winning to losing? Mind blown. So yeah, I'm hyped for this one. Like last time when the next time was quite middle. Who do I think wins? I made a thesis as to why Dimitri wins, so, me. And that is my review of Bird vs. Bird. Thanks for watching me try and make a base review based on an episode no one cares about. Huh? People still rated past Kilisaka? Can y'all stop having different opinions? No, I'm right, you're wrong, get clapped. Anyway, for my next video, which is either going to be me sifting out Fanuka the cash money, or Liver vs. Cloud Guard, it's going to be more based in this episode because this one was making me get good sleep. How the fuck do you do that? Anyways, that's the end of the review. Like for more, sub and your most wanted will happen. It's more likely than mine, you'll be fine. And share, because I'm based. That's it. Bye.